Hey y'all, welcome to Soul Sunday Service, the space where we unplug from the world and plug into our divine selves. I'm your host, Dee, Southern Mystic, Soul Whisperer, and your reminder that the me in me is sacred. So grab a cup of something sacred, settle in, and let's get into this soul work together. Hey, welcome y'all. Welcome now. Welcome to the Mystic's Kitchen. You're actually in my kitchen. I just pulled out an apple pie. So pull up the chair, pour you some deliciousness of sacredness in a cup. Let's have a talk. Let's have a conversation. I'm here because I just want to encourage you this week to tap back into you. Remember, never too hard. And it's never too late. I have a question for you. How's your soul? Not your to-do list, but your soul. My song is gone. How is it?
You know what I really wish the church would talk about is how complicit it has been in turning our voices off, our own internal voices, those voices that tell us divinely which way to go and what's going to be for our highest good. A lot of times we just farm that right off to someone else. Have about 10 minutes on this lasagna. It's only going to take 10 minutes to talk about this because you don't have to be reminded over and over again that you are the most powerful person in your universe and that your guidance system is perfect and that you came here perfect. But you do have to be reminded sometimes to trust your own guidance system. Often the church will tell us, trust God with all your heart. But when it comes to making a big decision about something, they say go to the pastor. So do you want me to trust God or do you want me to be codependent? That's the question. Who are you farming your dependence out to? So you might ask, I'm initiated like the sinner, the woman from last week's lesson where she didn't care who was in the presence of Jesus. She went in and she laid all of those labels down at the Creator's feet and was initiated into her oneness. She began to trust her own guidance system. The men in the room didn't matter to her. And the men in your room may be tradition, maybe a limiting belief or thought about yourself that you don't think that you're worthy or worth something or worth a great relationship or worth good children or whatever those limiting beliefs are. Those are the men that are in the room with you, Those limiting beliefs, we began to believe that we are those things and we define ourselves by those things. And I think if I wanted to hear the church talk about anything, I want to hear them talk about how we've taught codependency on the church means more power for them to control you, really. That's what it is. When you can trust yourself, no one else can lead you into destruction because you can trust yourself and your guidance system is always working and always moving toward its highest good. God is not trying to hurt God itself. You are God. So you're not trying to hurt yourself. And if you are, you just haven't remembered who you are. You haven't remembered that the power within you is the greatest power of change that you can ever exact for yourself. I would want you to know how powerful you are in yourself, that you don't need a guru or a pulpit. All of your medicine that you need, you were given when you came here. That's what I'm here to remind you of. So say this with me. Here's a soul mantra for you. I am the voice I trust. I am the path and the permission. I am the speaker in which the words come through. I am the thinker of the thoughts that produces the things. Remember that. Remember how important you are to yourself. I want you to remember that you are your own person, that you make your own decisions, and that you have your own mind. This is your experience. No one else's. Go ahead. Make mistakes. Take the risk. Bet it all on yourself. I guarantee you're going to win. Sit with that this week. Sit with that in your soul. Peace.
While you're pushing your chair in, I just want to remind you who you are. Remember, you are your own person. You can make your own decisions, and you have your own mind. Don't forget, if it gets too noisy out there, just unplug from the matrix and plug into your divine self. You always know the way. I'll see you next week. Peace.